Welcome to the module on road mapping. Let's first have a look at what road mapping is. As a decision aid, roadmaps are useful for the following elements. They're useful for strategic and operational decision making and action planning, achieving a desired future state of development, portraying structural relationships among S&T and applications, improving coordination of activities and resources, identifying, evaluating and selecting strategic alternatives, communicating visions to attract resources, stimulating investigations, and monitoring progress. Roadmaps for innovation can make use of systems innovation. System innovation builds on dynamics linkages between four different dimensions. First dimension is the technological change, which includes dominant designs, emerging technologies, interoperability, etc. The second dimension relates to industrial change, which includes standards, interoperability, value chains and networks, organizational hierarchies, and practices. The third dimension is the societal dimension, including behavior and behavioral change, routines, preferences, values, and skills. Finally, a fourth dimension is the one of policy change, which includes regulations, economic instruments, governance, agreements, communication, coordination, etc. Elements of a roadmap we see displayed here. A science and technology roadmap consists of nodes in the past, the present, and the future, and links, causal links or temporal links. Those elements can have both quantitative and qualitative attributes. Construction of a roadmap requires identification of the nodes and their attributes, connecting the nodes with links and specifying the link attributes. Roadmaps can take many forms. Here we see some examples. Example 1 is a multiple layer roadmap. Example 2 uses bars. Number 3 is a network diagram. In the fourth example we see a flow chart, or it could also just be text. Here we see an architecture of a roadmap based on PAL using 5 different dimensions: market, product, technology, R&D programs, and the resources needed. It allows you to analyze where we are now, where we want to go, and how we want to get there. A useful instrument is this simple but handy table, where you have the dimensions on the horizontal axis and vertically present, midterm, and future. The future could be the vision or whatever snapshot about the future you want to analyze. Starting with the right-hand column, describing the vision or the snapshot for which you want to develop a roadmap, you can then go to the present to collect data on where we are today, and then to analyze how in the midterm one could move from the present to a possible or desired future. Here we see an application of roadmap for the project IMS 2020, Intelligent Manufacturing Systems towards 2020. A midterm map is used to analyze the possible futures and the steps towards them. Another handy tool is the following table, connecting a roadmap to action plan. For each different action, the subsystem, the actor, the time frame, and the funding can be identified. In this concrete example here, we see a list of actions, the subsystem the action relates to, the coordinator of the action who is responsible for implementing it, the time scale for implementing it, and the funding that is required to realize the action.